The streets are getting messier, honey, and like hell, I'm definitely here for it. They're saying that Ice Spice is letting Kim know, honey, even though I was just in your home, I can have your ex if I want to, right? When I tell you the streets are a hot mess, it is a hot mess. Now, Pete Davidson has returned to SNL, right? Now, Ice Spice appeared on SNL as a guest, and she was just there to, promote her new single, Pretty Girl, while, just joining Pete as like the co host, right? And Ice Spice and Pete, they were hanging out backstage and they took a few photos together and all of that. Now, Ice Spice was asked about Pete, and she's like, you know what? He's really a cutie. He's really a nice person. But the internet is saying that this is going to have Kim hella pissed, hella mad, because for the past few months, we've been hearing rumors of Pete and Ice Spice hanging out, having a really good time together. But you know what? I know that if you guys remember, Ice Spice was at Kim's house and she did a TikTok with Kim and North. After that, we saw North dressing like Ice Spice, which caused a major backlash on social media. After that, though, we could see Ice Spice promoting scams, right? And we know that Pete Davidson and Kim, they were together for 9 months. So what the internet is saying, they bet that Kim is going to give Ice Spice some type of side eyes. No, I believe why the internet is saying this is because even though Kim appears on surface to be that nice, understanding individual, Kim is this, territorial type of person, very highly competitive. And because Ice Spice was in her home, and now that Ice Spice is teaming up with Pete Davidson, it may make her feel some type of way, as though Ice Spice, is that person that cannot be trusted. Because we're going to keep it real, right? As I've said to you in one of my previous videos, Kim has always spoken about building her self-esteem. And from that, it's given the sense that Kim is highly sensitive. While she may put on this tough front, this tough persona, she's highly sensitive and very much, just critical of everything. Because if you even notice, she really doesn't appear without makeup, and she's always photoshopping her face, so you can tell that she's extremely sensitive, and this may make her feel as though something might be going on between Pete Davidson and Ice Spice. She might be going back to look into times when she have heard that Pete and Ice Spice were being, sneaky under the sheets. And she might be feeling like a real fool at this point, knowing that she had Ice Spice in her house, being all girly and friends with, while, she's now here hanging out with Pete on the set of SNL, right? Kim is highly sensitive and she's highly competitive as well. But at the end of the day, I honestly believe that there's nothing between Ice Spice and Pete. Hollywood is all about networking. You have to network with other people. You have to do collaborations with other people. And while it is just so weird that we've been hearing that Pete and Ice Spice has been rumored to be dating, and now we see Ice Spice on the set of SNL, and she's saying that Pete is just one of the sweetest person. Isn't it giving the sense that this NSL was planned and Ice Spice and Pete may have had a few drinks or a coffee date together? Because normally if you're going to work with someone, you would, try to like go on a drink date with them or a coffee date with them to get a sense of who the person is, so that when it gets to the point of being on camera, both of you are not showing that high level of discomfort and, uncertainty. Getting to basically meet the person offset is like that icebreaker that you would need to set the tone before going on set. So chances are, this NSL moment could have been long coming, and Ice Spice and Pete had met just for one little simple drink or maybe coffee or just a chit chat. Someone might have known about it and spill it, and maybe that's how the rumors of Pete and Ice Spice, initially started a couple months ago. I know that some people may not have heard of it, but if you go on Twitter, you'll see that on Twitter, there's always been rumors of Ice Spice and Pete hooking up together, and now it has become a reality. Did the internet manifest this though? Like, what are the chances? What are the coincidences that this is now actually happening? And the internet is there trolling Kim. When I went on, the blog pages, I think it was Shade Room and Hollywood Unlocked, everyone was like, oh my God. And knowing that Ice Spice was just in Kim's home, Kim is going to feel some type of way about it. But chances are she may not. Sometimes, we know that she's sensitive. We know that Kim is highly competitive. But chances are she may just not feel a way about it. But listen, I don't know if we're going to see more of Ice Spice and Pete together, because you never know what goes on when it comes to Hollywood. Everyone gets with everyone. Everyone dates everyone. It's like a circle. It's Hollywood is giving cult. Hollywood has always given that cult vibe, that cult nature. But at the end of the day, I do believe that it is all networking. People will sleep with people for a quick opportunity, and it's like nothing. Not saying this is what Ice Spice is doing, just saying that it's just a tradition based on observation of some folks in Hollywood. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what are your thoughts about Ice Spice and Pete hooking up for Pete's SNL return, and do you think that Kimmy Cakes is butthurt about this? Okay, because we know it was rumored months ago about Pete and Ice Spice, and to see both of them together here, honey, I would not be surprised if Kimmy Cakes is butthurt. But I want to hear from you all, so go ahead, let's get the discussion popping, honey, and see you all later. Peace.